What's up, you guys? This is Con from Team TKO, and I'm coming at you today with a brand new segment for us here at Team TKO. And this is kind of perfect for Trey and I because if you've been watching our videos, you kind of know we're more card techs. We come up with ways to get around just about anything. And this is perfect for us. We get asked a lot of, like, Trey gets asked, how would you run X-Sabers or how were X-Sabers whenever Rescue Cat was around and things. This is a way for us to kind of do that. We are ignoring the ban list to kind of show you that yes, the ban list does limit some of the decks you see, but that's for the better. Because if decks had access to every card in the game at a limit of 3, and that is my phone, that is probably Trey trying to text me right now. So Trey, you're in the video, shout out. This is the fantasy format. This is what it would look like today if there was no ban list. If you could run everything at 3. Okay. We are going to do this. We're probably going to trade back and forth. I know Trey wants to do X-Sabers with a Rescue Cat in it, and he's going to show it to you. I'm going to start it off by doing Macro Rabbit. I have a deep fascination with Rabbit. With Rescue Rabbit, he's probably one of my favorite monsters. There for about 3 months, I even had Rescue Rabbit in my Gravekeepers. Instead of doing the DNA surgery loop into dinos to get Logia and Dolka, I used Rescue Rabbit and 3 Sabersaurus and 3 Urabis. Trey actually played that build. It worked. I liked it better than the DNA surgery. I did DNA surgery for a while. But anyway, let's jump in here and show you kind of how Macro Rabbit would be played if it was played today. And like I said, there was no ban list. That's very important. You have to realize there is no ban list for this segment. And to start things off, you would run 3 Rescue Rabbit. You guys know you banish him, you special him, whatever. He's special too, and you go. That's how he's the soul of the deck. You get your Logias, your Dolkas. You're gonna search him with 2 Sangan. That's right. We're already bringing back 1 banned card, and bringing 1 up to unlimited. That's limited now. That's 2 Sangan. You would run 3 Sabersaurus. He's one of the stronger normal dinosaur monsters. It's a level 4. You would also run 3 Cabazels. He's also a very strong one. Those 2 and Urabi are kind of brought back and forth as to which ones you would run. You also run 3 Urabis in this deck. So you're running 9 normal monsters in this deck, because Rescue Rabbit can only search out normal monsters, and of course Macro Rabbit is going to run more normal monsters than probably any other deck out there. I'm going to butcher this name, I'm sorry, but you would run 2 Lance for Hinchilus. He's a pendulum monster, and he is a dinosaur. He's a level 6, and whenever he's in the pendulum zone, he gives your normal monsters piercing damage. And for a deck that runs normal monsters, that's perfect to give all your monsters that effect. If they attack that defense position monster, they inflict piercing damage. Great for this deck. And the last one you would run would be 2 Tyranno Infinities. He is a level 4. He gains 1,000 for each of your banished monsters, or banished dinosaurs. And with cards like Dimensional Fissure and Macrocosmos, you're going to have more banished stuff than anything else. And so it's perfect. You're going to load up, and it's quite possible to have him at, I would say, 6,000 attack, because you're running so many dinosaurs in the deck. 6,000 plus, easy. That's an OTK deck, in one monster. Sorry, I was on the wrong one. Now, getting into the spells, that's 18 monster cards if you're counting. This is only a 40-card deck. You would run 2 Fossil Dig. What you do is you add a level 4 dino from your deck to your hand. Perfect. Bring Tyranno Infinity out of your deck. You would run 3 Dimensional Fissures, monsters that are, or yeah, monsters that are sent to the graveyard are banished instead. Get rid of your opponent's answers. You would run 3 Cold Wave. I miss this card so much. I remember playing with it when it first came out. And Cold Wave, you activate at the start of your main phase 1. Your opponent cannot activate or set, or neither one of you can activate or set any spell or trap cards till your opponent's next end phase. You bring this out main phase 1, and then you hit your monster, you hit Rabbit, and you just go off. They can't stop you. You get free reign with your rabbits. It's awesome. And then you'd run 2 DDRs, different dimensional returns. You'd bring these back just to bring back your rabbit as an extra thing of going off again with him. That is 10 spells. You would go into 3 Macrocosmos. Everybody knows what Macrocosmos does. It's amazing in this deck especially because you just banish all your opponent's answers and stop them cold. You would run 2 Hunting Instinct. When your opponent specials a monster, you can special a dinosaur from your hand. It's awesome. That's how you're going to get out your one guy, your Lance, whatever his name is, because he's a level 6. He's the only level 6 in the deck. Everything else is 4 or lower. I think Sangan's a 3, so everything else is 4 and 3. Use him, special him to the Pendulum Zone or the whatever, and he's going to be great. And then you have, you would run 1 Jirac Impact, because you really only need 1 for this. And that's if you control a dino with 2,500 or more attack points. Destroy all cards on the field. You're running an Exciton Knight already in the deck. Or in the extra, there's already 1 Exciton. But to just massively banish your opponent's entire deck, or entire field, is awesome. And that's probably Trey again or another email. And then you'd run 2 Dimensional Prisons and 3 Bottomless Trap Holes because you want to banish things in this deck. And then, of course, even though it would be unlimited like it is right now, you guys know, if you've seen some of my videos, I went on rants before about Mirror Force. You would still only run 1. That's just the way it is. I'm sorry, I have strong feelings about that particular card being played more than once. I think it's a wasted resource. Then for your extra deck, that's 12 traps, by the way, guys. So that brings it to a 40-card deck. Now for the extra deck, you run 3 Logi and 3 Dolka. Big surprise for Dino Rabbit. You run 2 Bujinki Amaterasu. He has 2 effects you can detach in either player's turn from him. He's a rank 4. If you detach in your turn, you get to special one of your banished monsters to your side of the field. If you detach in your opponent's turn, you add one of your banished monsters to your hand. He's another DDR for the deck. Just keep them coming. You would run 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Castel, the Skyblaster Musketeer. If you don't know what he does by now, guys, you detach 1 and he gets a Book of Moon effect. You flip a monster face down, or you can detach 2 and shuffle a card into your opponent's deck. Shuffle a card your opponent's control into the deck. Okay. We would bring back 1 Shockmaster because he is my personal favorite. I loved whenever I first played against Windups. The guy played 3 Shockmasters. And he literally went detach 1 for magic, detach 1 for traps, and detach the 3rd for monster effects in that order. And I thought it was crazy. I hated it. But I would love to. I did it only once to one other person, and I wish I could do it again because it just shuts them down. They scoop like instantly. And then to finish it out, you'd run 2 Exciton Knights and 2 101 Silent Honor Arcs. That brings the extra deck to 15. Guys, this is, once again, this is how Macro Rabbit would look like today if there was no ban list at all. This deck would be amazing to play. So please leave comments. If there's a deck you would like us to do, please comment. below or send us an email. We will look into it. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, guys. Also, my mind just went blank. I'm sorry. I know Trey is going to probably do X Sabers, and we will see you guys next time. All right. Until then, this is Con signing off, saying beware that back row. We'll see you later, guys.